Hey guys, and welcome to the Main League Season 3. My name is Zach, and I will be your commentator today. And as always, I brought Hanso here. Hanso, you were saying to say hello?
Hey, how's everyone doing? It's good to see everyone showing up. I hope you enjoyed today's content. Zach's put a lot of effort into these screens, as you can see, so make sure you show some love on his channel.
Yep, thanks for that, man. And first off, if there's anything wrong with the audio, too quiet or too loud, please let us know in the chat. We tested already a few things, but if there's anything that's not right, please let us know. So we have a 3v3 tournament today, single elimination. That means it will be not taking like too long. When you lose, you're out. And the first rounds will be like best of 3, so you need 2 points to win. The quarterfinals and semifinals will be best of 5, and the grand final will be best of 7, where you need 5 points to win. And yes, I would say we directly jump into our brackets, where we can actually see, which teams are fighting each other. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm excited, bro.
So those teams are the brackets. We start on the top left and going down, and then to the top right and going down. We have 13 teams, so one team will get a pass. Those teams were like, that was random. Yep, one team is the other pass. That's we can't change that. We start with uuuyeah versus Gfuel, going on with Carried versus Betty's Boss. TheChiefs versus Toast, Mexicans versus Fweebs, Waaah versus Glitch, and BFC versus GrabBots. After that, the winner of uuuyeah and Gfuel will have to fight against GrabLOL, and then we move to the quarterfinals. So let's jump back.
Yeah, we don't have that many teams today because it is a tournament for our guild exclusively, but we will be branching out to try and include more people in the community, hopefully here in the near future. We're just testing some things out. We've done a few tournaments before, and hopefully this one can be as good or if not better as our previous content.
Yep, this is also a test for us, like especially with all the graphics, for a bigger tournament that we are planning for, like all of Europe, console, but when we have more info for that, I will share them somewhere. So the first teams we have Gfuel versus uuuyeah, and we will directly have a look on those teams. In Team Gfuel we have Mirabelle, Jacob, and Daimonella, what's Corsair, Wizard, and DK, versus uuuyeah, the Sage, Guardia, and Stuck Wizard. What do you think, Hanso? What is your expectations here?
Well, we got a lot of AoE damage on both sides. The DK is going to be able to do some nice range single target damage. I don't know who's going to win this one, to be honest. I think it really depends on how the Sage is dealt with in these fights. I think if they can get the Sage down early, it's going to be an easy fight for Gfuel. But if they let that Sage do some free casting, I think it might be a bit too much, especially for a Wizard and DK to handle.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that, and we have to see. Although this is all trial shots, by the way, so no real gear. We keep it as fair as possible. And I think with that being said, we can give the start shot here and jump back and go for our first round, actually. 10 seconds until the match starts. Apparently everyone is ready and not crashing. So Splice said, here we go. So everything works fine now.
Perfect.
And the match has started. Gfuel rushing in to the middle already.
Yeah, they're stopping off a bit short. It looks like uuuyeah went for a PA and they're pushing Gfuel with the PA up. Gfuel needs to be a bit careful, but they actually got a CC and killed Duffman, the wizard.
Already dead here. And the Guardia also got CC there, so couldn't help. Like, the Guardia
V'd already.
And I think Gfuel definitely has the upper hand in this
matchup here. It's a bit of an interesting choice. He should have backed off right there because their opponent had V'd, but unfortunately it's a 1v3. So Gfuel do take that one there. They did really well to get that first pick. Now, when we saw that V from the Guardian, the other player should have just backed off a little bit and waited for his teammate to respawn. Played a bit too aggressive, got taken out before his buddy can get back in and help him. And Gfuel take that round.
Take that round, yeah. 20 seconds to the next match. And yeah, I think that was quite fast for the first round, but we have to see if uuuyeah actually gets the better start of here. I think they should maybe not push in too aggressive, even with this PA.
I mean,
PA is not that strong anymore.
I mean, you saw that even with the PA up for uuuyeah, it just wasn't enough. When you got CC'd, still went down. Didn't V, unfortunately. Okay, Gfuel's playing a little bit more aggressive at the moment. They're pushing up on their left side.
We are staying on the middle, a bit more passive. I think they're trying to play a bit more reactive.
Some range damage going in. uuuyeah's trying to collapse. They tried to collapse in, but they lost their Sage in that engagement. So it's now a 3v2 for Gfuel. This is going to be match point for them. The Guardian playing a little bit aggressive. He's jumped.
Though, but disengaged. No connection, no death.
We got Seafield on the ground. He's not choosing to use his V, and he didn't need to. Of course, he gets back up, goes into that iframe. Crazy damage, bro. Really well done right there. Good awareness not to need to use that V. And it's a 1v3 with the Guardian. Very low health. This is not the 1v3 class. And Gfuel takes that. Pretty clean victory by Gfuel right there.
Pretty clean victory. We saw the Corsair definitely did something, like coming out of the side frame and instantly deletes is nearly that. That was really good.
I mean, looking at Gfuel's comp, they got a lot of ranged pressure, which is going to give them an advantage against a lot of matchups here. If they can outrange damage their opponents, it's really hard for their opponents to stand somewhere. It's going to force them to the walls or force them to split up. So I'm going to be interested to see how Gfuel does for the rest of this tournament.
Yeah, I think all teams with the Corsair will actually be do really good. I think this is definitely like a secret tip, and I'm actually surprised not more people play it on console, especially Corsair, because it's really
Corsair on PC is very strong in those large scales with the amount of damage Succession Corsair has when you have high gear, and the survivability with those iframes, and the ability to get that grab res. And she's got some skills that doesn't get slowed when she's using them, like the mermaid skills. It becomes really impactful for damaging and disrupting. And in small-scale fights like this, you can really see her shine. It's interesting to see the Awakened Corsair, because that's not something I see a lot on PC. And Awakened Corsair does have that added ranged pressure, which is why I like Gfuel. Sorry, go ahead.
Gfuel moves further to the next bracket here, so they will encounter GrabLOL in the next round. The next match we have is Carried versus Betty's Bobs. And let's quickly jump back to that matchup. We have Carried with the Hyde, Tumulov and Cheyenne, a Striker and Valkyrie and a Lan. On Carried side versus Betty's Bobs, obviously with Betty, Kelta and Railgun. On the Zerker, Striker and Awakening Witch. By the way, this is the first time we also invited other people from other guilds. We have a few people from other guilds in this tournament. I think we will go on with that in the future. But what do you think, Ansel? What's your expectations for that match here?
I'm really interested to see what a Striker could do with trial gear in a 3v3, because where the Striker shines is when you have a lot of DP on him and you can use him as a disruptor and a CC catcher to let your teammates kill. But now that it's trials, I don't know how Strikers are going to perform here.
I'm also excited to see a Valkyrie, actually. We don't see any really Valkyries.
Is it going to be a Succession or Awakened Valkyrie?
Awakening Valkyrie.
Okay.
Tumulov or Knullov, he's one of the, I think, only Valkyries, left in the PvP scene. So, I'm so excited to see what he can do on trials.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of suck pressure with the Valk. So, it's which player is the Valk? Is it on Betty's team or Carried's team?
It's on Carried's team. With the Striker and the Lan.
Striker and the Lan. Okay, so that's going to be interesting. They're not going to have too much ranged. Valkyrie's got a little bit of range in her kit. But between the E-buff on Betty and the ranged on Railgun, it should be a fun fight. Yeah. I'm not sure. I want to see how the sucks are going to get dealt with. I think because you don't see so many Valkyries on console, a lot of players may have forgotten how to fight against that class.
Also, Valkyrie definitely has group utility, and you shouldn't underestimate that.
I mean, she's got the heal, she's got the mini PA as well.
And the accuracy buff, but I do think the accuracy buff in trial chats not too important.
I wouldn't say it's as impactful.
It's still a stream with 3 grabs. So, yeah, I would probably focus Railgun first and try to take out the Witch. And
I mean, especially for the Lan, it should be pretty easy to pressure the Wizard, To pressure the witch, sorry, and try and get that grab after the TPs are down. But we're gonna have to see what happens, because if Betty pops that Q buff, I want to see how Carry deal with Betty's Q buff, which is the class buff that Zerka has. And Zerkas on trials are extremely powerful with the new skill. So
I think we are about to start in a second. So the participants are ready, and I think we will start then in 20 seconds once they load in. But yeah, I'm really excited to see how the Valkyrie is doing. Maybe they surprise us.
Yeah, we've got a lot of class diversity in this tournament, which I do like to see. It's fun to see these different classes play against each other.
Yeah, 100%. I think Betty though is the only Zerka this time. I think he's the only Zerka.
I mean, he's the only Zerka that needs to show up.
Yeah,
he's a hard carry, man.
Like Betty is really good on this side.
Yeah,
I mean,
his awareness and technical skill is definitely up there when it comes to the Zerk community.
So we will go a bit more quiet again, and actually let's wait then for the...
Yeah, we've got 10 seconds until those gates come up. Betty's flailing around right now, getting ready for the gates. All right, match is starting.
Carry's playing it definitely aggressive. They're rushing.
Yeah, Carry's going in hard. Maybe the PA was popped on the Valkyrie right there.
Yeah. And they got Kelter down. Kelter already V'd here, had to V. But that was really good.
So it was. Betty's got his Q buff popped at the moment, trying to pressure out after one of her teammates go to V. He's trying to put some damage in there.
The height grabbed Railgun, get to V as well. Cheyenne is really low. She might get killed here, but was able to go out. I think we also have a V here.
Oh, so that's another V on Carried side. The Valkyrie is now out of the fight. We got a grab on Kelter, but what a great teleport. Great teleport by Railgun to get behind that forward guard and take down Cheyenne. And now it's a 2v3 situation for Carried, and there's a lot of trade damage.
Is able to get out, trying to get in, but no connection for CCs. I think they have to regroup here. It's really hard to fight that team in a 2v1.
That's a good suck by the Valkyrie.
Oh, the Valkyrie actually got it, but no connection.
Very well played by Betty. He just kept that forward guard up, and he was waiting to protect his teammate when the Valk came in. Kept his teammate alive, and now the Valk is in trouble. She's been CC'd and she's down. So now it's just Hyde, the striker left, and that's going to be an easy cleanup by Betty Boobs? Betty Bobs? Boobs.
Betty Bobs. Betty's Bobs.
Betty's Bobs. Betty's Bobs right there.
Takes the first victory here. And yeah, so for them it's match points. They played really well. I think the Valkyrie did a really good job there in the end, but unfortunately there was no connection. If he would have killed Kelter, they could back off and try to 2v2, but unfortunately was not enough.
So you can see that example of people not knowing how to play against Valk. She was able to get a CC off of that suck because one of the players just didn't know that was coming. Betty, fortunately, was there to back up his teammates. So let's see what happens in round 2 now. We got match point for Betty's Bobs.
I still think that they can actually turn this around. So
100%.
The match has started here. They're getting a bit more careful this time.
Yeah, all the E-buffs got popped last round.
So no E-buffs this round. The V's are up, obviously.
Cheyenne's trying to get into that back line. A lot of damage being done to Carried at the moment. Both team... Oh my god, Hyde is already gone. Killed standing up. That's the absolute power of the striker with witch combo right there. Betty's Bob's playing aggressive right now.
Cheyenne get some grabs here, but she got CC'd unfortunately. I don't know. No, we don't see a V, so it's only Knudlov. He got a grab on a railgun, but he instantly...
He's in a 1v3 at the moment. Cheyenne tried to get behind them to get to the wizard, but really good awareness by Betty's Bob to turn around and deal with Cheyenne, and now they can 1v3 the Valkyrie, or 3v1 the Valkyrie, I should say. Valkyrie's not the best XVX class.
Got CC'd, and there we have the second point for Betty's Bobs. Clean.
Yeah.
Really well played by both teams. I do think that Carrie did a few mistakes, but Betty's Bobs, they played really well this time. They played really well.
100%. It was really good teamwork right there. You can see that they're very aware with what the opponents were trying to do. Whenever a flank tried to come in, they came back and peeled for their wizard. Betty's always using that damage at the right time to burst people down, pressuring them out the fight. It's really, really good overall play, and they deserve the clean sweep right there. I think both those fights have now ended in sweeps. So
Yeah.
it's going to be interesting to see how the victors will fight together. But we're just getting ready for the next round at the moment.
So, Betty Swaps is moving on then to the next round, and they will fight either Gfuel or GrabLOL in the next matchup then. And the next match we have is the Chiefs versus Toast. And let's... let me actually get that.
So it's going to take a little bit longer to start this fight because we do have a crash. It just got announced by the team.
We got a crash?
We do have a crash, yeah. So we're just going to have to wait a little bit longer to get this one started.
So we have Team Toast with Lucian, Kaif, and Fluid. What is a Succession, Wizard, or Awakening? I'm not too sure. A Sage and a Corsair versus the Chiefs with our XXR, X Genji or IPX, one with his old name. And above was this Awakening Nova, Succession Wizard, and Awakening Corsair. So what are your expectations for that?
That's an interesting combo for the second team right there. Usually when you have an Awakened Nova, for what I've seen from PC, is you want to have classes that can get a lot of catches and the Nova comes in as the finish. Whereas here, we've just got a lot of raw damage on the Awakened Nova side. So I'm interested to see how that's going to play out. What was Toast? It says Lucian, Kaiv, and Fluid. What were the classes for that?
Wizard, Sage, and Corsair.
Wow, there's a lot of damage on both sides.
Yeah,
I don't know. I honestly, this can go either way. I can't put my I can't put a bet down on either team here. What do you think?
The thing is, XXR, XGenji, and above, they are really good players. All of them. I don't say that Toast they are not good players, but I know a few of them are not super trained when it comes to like close to small scales 1v1s. So I actually think the Chiefs actually have a bit of advantage, and in general, the Chiefs is one of my favorite teams for that tournament.
Okay.
Actually, they have a really strong matchup, like team, like it's really strong classes, good players. They have everything to win, and we will see how this turn out. But obviously, I could be completely wrong here, and Toast will completely annihilate them. But we have to see how this.
Time will tell. All the players are now back in, so we will be starting up the rounds real soon here. We're just waiting for the TPs to the gates. But yeah, I mean, I don't think we're going to see a lot of catches in this fight. I honestly think how this is going to end is a lot of people dying standing up with the amount of damage I'm seeing. Yeah, 100%. Because there's a lot of protections and a lot of damage on both teams here.
Yeah, that's true. We will see two Corsairs this time again, and I think they will both be really good again. I think the match is about to start.
Yeah, they did get teleported to their respective sides. We're going to be up in about 20 seconds.
Alright, then let's get a bit more quiet again for the actual fight. Alright, so 10 seconds to the start, and then we will see.
It's an Awakened Wizard for Toast side. That's going to be interesting.
Awakening Wizard, okay.
It's an Awakening Wizard. If they outposition that Wizard and just throw damage at him, he's going to be pretty...
Lucian haven't played Wizard in a while. So...
Chiefs going in super aggressive. Getting into that back line, trying to get down one of the Toast members wasn't enough. We have an engagement by the pillar, and I think we got a V from one of the Corsairs, maybe? No, we didn't.
No.
We didn't.
Above already quite low, managed to get her health back. I think we had a V from... Oh, above already dead here. Got deleted. Didn't expect that. We have IPXC going in, no connection. He is already getting low.
Yeah, we just got a lot of damage coming out. Cook's in a really good position over here. Raining range damage. Oh, unfortunately, he couldn't finish off Toast right there. That would have been a really good play by the Wizard. Oh, there's the Corsairs. That was really...
From the Nova, I got killed from the Nova, from RXR in the back. So it's a It's a 1v2 with Fluid is a really good Corsair.
It is a really good Corsair, but I don't think it's going to be able to out-damage these two players. It doesn't have a lot of catches, so kind of relying on a lot of trading. And when you have heals on a Wizard and damage of a Nova, it's only a matter of time before they get you like that. So really well played by the Chiefs.
Yeah, the Chiefs take the first point, and I didn't expect the buff getting deleted so fast, but they still managed to
I
get
honestly thought he
victory.
V'd when I said that because I saw his health bar was so low. I'm very surprised he decided to stay so close to the fight. I know he had a lot of iframes, but he should have considered just being standing right there and repositioning himself because he wasn't in a good spot. Hopefully he realizes this in the second round. Luckily his teammates played really well to take that 2v3 into a victory in the end.
It also Lucian pulled out his Hellfire there and instantly got CC'd by the Nova. Like there was nothing you could do. That also was like, yeah, instant delete. So next round is about to start. Toast is a bit more passive this time.
Yeah, Chiefs just slowly walk into the middle, trying to get that central control, throwing some range damage, trying to get some slows on Toast. Is being successful. The Nova's trying to get to the backline. Took a pretty risky route. Almost gets deleted and deletes the Corsair. Bit of a trade right there.
Oh, we saw a V. Oh, like
a lot of damage done onto the Wizard on Toast.
Deleted. And
the Corsair.
Got deleted as well. So it's a Sage now versus in the 1v3.
So yeah, it's
and the Sage got deleted. Yeah.
The Sage. The only chance the Sage had was to try and kill someone instantly, and as soon as that wasn't done, again, good job by the Chiefs. Take another clean sweep. That's 3 matches, 3 clean sweeps. It's going to be exciting to see what happens when these guys come together. But what we got? Yeah. What was your opinion of that fight? You got any standout moments there?
I think the Chiefs actually did that what I thought before. Like they played super well, and those classes they're crazy strong. Like in this composition. So then the Chiefs are moving on to the next bracket, and the next fight we have is Mexicans versus Fweebs, and.
Yeah, great combo.
Right. Yes, it's a great combo. Don't ask me what Fweebs. That was Pinder's idea. That was not my fault. So let's see. With Mexicans, we have Mario Sage on a Sage, Pinder 7 on a Striker, and La Gorda on an Awakening Guardia or Succession. I'm not too sure what he will play this time. And we have Fweebs with GTL Empire on a Warrior, Pinder 4. Or like let's say the real Pinder, and on a Striker and Taunted on a Guardia. Really strong team. What do you think, Hanso?
This is going to be really interesting. Pinder and GTL have played together for a long time. Some of the best players on their respective classes, and we got a Striker on both sides here. I don't. If I was to bet, I'd go for Fweebs, but with the damage that's on the opponent's team, because they do have a Sage and a Guardian, so that's a lot of damage right there. With a Striker as well. I'm interested to see how the Strikers fight in between all this damage, but I think it can go either way. But if I was a betting man, like I said, I'll go for Fweebs. What did you think?
The thing is, Mexicans with Mario and also like his group is playing together for a long time. Like I do think that we are actually not that much aware of it, but it's the same as for Fweebs. They play together for a long time, and Junko is quite new in that group. Normally, I think GTL and Pinder are playing more with Kelton, Ragon, or Semper, but Junko is a super good Guardian, so we have to see how it's return. But I think both teams play together for a longer time, so could get either way.
100%. Let's see what happens. Both teams are in their respective gates. In about 20 odd seconds, a little bit more, we'll be starting this round. It's interesting, we don't have that many Strikers in the tournament, but 2 of them are in both these teams that we're fighting here, so let's see what happens.
Alright, let's see. Let's get the stamps for that, and let's get some quiet here for the match, and I think we're about to start.
There we go, gates are up. We saw E-buffs being popped by Mario right there, really early, as soon as the gate opened.
This Sechi buff's really strong. He has a lot of pressure damage now, with, or trade damage.
Weebs just staying really close to each other,
Oh,
which is not working out for them.
What? He got deleted instantly. Yeah.
So much damage right there onto Weebs. Weebs tried to stay together, but because the amount of damage that got focused on them by Mexicans that was split up, they just lost that engagement. Now Mexicans staying on top of each other, trying to chase down the striker Pinder.
Junko's trying her best to pressure them a bit, but they have to play really careful now.
A lot of damage being done to Mexicans. I think he just died standing up right there. It's a 2v2. Really well played by Weebs to bring that back. They got a CC on Raul. Raul resisted the re-CC. He is taking a decent chunk of damage. He is down to half health. Mario's now CC'd, but he gets he's on the ground and he's down. Oh, Junko
got deleted as well. I think Pinder 7 actually beat here as well. So it's a 2v1.
Pinder did really well right there. He managed to pull the V from Mario. If there's a player that could do it, it is Pinder. He is top of his class. Playing really well, but look at the chip that he's just able taking on. Great CC on Mario. Gets the re-CC. Doesn't get the knockdown. Oh, that was... No, it's God. That was so close. He almost managed to take out Mario right there. Really well positioned.
Really well played, yeah. That was
Used that forward guard to re-CC with the uppercut. Tried to get Mario. Unfortunately, just wasn't enough damage. Took too much chip because he is on trial, which ended up his team taking the loss. They did really well. Right. They went from a 2v3 down to a 1v2.
Let's quickly go for the replay here so we can actually see what happened in the end. That was really a nice try from Pinder there. It got the re-CC, but unfortunately there was too much damage and got finished by Mario. But it was a really nice try, and we will see. Maybe they will pull this off in the next round. Next round is about to start here.
The next round has started. That was a really good back and forth. Let's see how this round goes. Both Guardians standing up front. Mario's just trying to come in, get some chip in there. Reposition himself to the side. He's going into
CC'd there in his again. Oh, that's
he EV'd. 3% health. That was left it pretty late right there.
Oh, I left a lot of damage to Fweebs here. Like all of them are like half health or less. Junko's trying to deal with Lagorda there, but is not able to finish them. GTL is trying to get some distance to recover and going in again, but no connection, force damage, OCCs.
Mario did get grabbed by GTL and is forced to V. Good timing. He did it quick. A lot of chip damage being done. I think they just killed the striker standing right there.
They killed Pinder 7. And it's a 3v2 for Fweebs this time. And Mario got CC'd there. And they take out Mario. But it's a Guardia versus... it's his 1v3.
3v1 is going to be a pretty quick victory over here for Fweebs. Should be anyway. Then again, our Guardian does have a lot of iframes. He's running a bit low of them now.
He's not playing bad at all. He's utilizing all his movement and iframes to get away, but it will be not enough to run away from those. No.
He would definitely need a vehicle. No, miracle. Really well done by Fweebs right there.
Really well played, yes. That was really well played. So they take back 1 point, so it's a match point for both teams.
Yep. So what we saw right there at the end is Melkor came in to try and... peel for Mario. Mario ended up V'ing, and then the striker got killed trying to do that chip. A little bit unfortunate for him, but now it's 1-1, so we are on match point. Fweebs are looking pretty strong, man.
They are, but we saw that Mexicans actually also, they can pull off, they will pull off, so they probably also will adapt this time. They can definitely win this too, so this is actually a really exciting match. So it's about to start. Mexican is...
Fweebs taking the right side. They're trying to get behind right here.
Pinder is going...
A lot of damage to Mario! He died standing up!
Instantly. That was really well played there to get this early kill. Now it's a 2v1.
Mexicans doing a 2v3. They're behind off the get-go over here. Fweebs staying pretty close to each other. The GTL is on the ground.
GTL has to V here. I think he V'd.
Yeah, he did get the V off. There was another V on Mexican side.
GTL's coming in again.
Great grab by GTL. Well done. And that should...
And there's the grab from Junko. and I think that was about it. It's a
No,
1v3 again.
Raul's still up yet.
Yeah, but it's a 1v3 again.
Yeah, this should be it.
We've got the
Weebs should
CC
take
on
this
GTL,
one.
but
It's
there's
not
the
going to be
grab.
able. It's too much damage on Trials, not enough DP. Really well played by Weebs. They all focused Mario. Mario came in and he
Yeah.
just instantly disappeared. So you can see, even though Sage does have a lot of damage, if you focus him when he least expects it with a couple of skills, you can delete him if you get some back attacks. Which
Let's actually go for the replay that actually won the match, in my opinion, here. So we have Pinder going in for this early kill on Mario. That was really well played. And in my opinion, that was definitely the reason why they got the win on this team. Really good awareness there to instantly take out Mario. So this team, like Fweebs, will move to the next bracket then. And let's quickly go here. Perfect. So they won that match over Mexicans. The next match we have is Waaah, Team Waaah versus Glitch. And yeah, they could choose the names themselves. So let's see. This match we have Glitch with Sully, IDNR, and Marlene versus Waaah with Nikki, Jason, and Dragon. It's a warrior on Glitch. Glitch side with Sully, a warrior, a Sage, and a Witch versus a Sork. I think it's a Nova and a Ninja. What do you think, Hanser?
Hey, there's a ninja in here. Come on, man. You know what team I'm rooting for. I love seeing ninjas when they show up in tournaments. I want to see it's an awakened ninja as well, from what I can see. And I mean, between Ninja and Nova, that's a lot of burst. What's the class that's with them? I can't tell. Is that Sork?
It's a Sork,
yes,
Nova,
Sork.
and a Ninja. It's a really strong team in my opinion.
That's a ratty team. That's a lot of
It's a
lot of
really
rats.
it's a lot of rats.
That is a lot of rats. I like it.
It's a strong team as well, man. This is also one of the teams where I'm like, Dragon is really good Ninja. Nick, you are the good Sork. Jason normally also plays Sork, but you can't have you can't have double classes in this tournament. So he plays Nova. I have no idea how often he plays this Nova, and if he's like super good at it, but I think we will find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
On the other hand, we have Glitch. Glitch, I think all of those people actually also came from the Glitch back then. We have Laselle, super good warrior, Adina and Marlene, both good casters. Yeah, what are your expectations here?
If the team with all the rats know how to play around the AoE damage, then I'd say they've got the advantage. But having a warrior with casters as your support is really strong, and it's going to allow a lot of pressure to be. It's going to allow the warrior to apply a lot of pressure to their opponents. But it is kind of hard to apply pressure to the classes we see over here on Waaah or Waaah. So yeah, Waaah. So it's going to be a fun match. Hopefully it doesn't end too quick and we get to see an extended fight last over a minute, because that would be really fun to break it down. But time will tell.
Yeah, I think the last match was also one of the more exciting ones. This probably also will be one, because Glitch, both teams are really strong. Both teams played together for like a longer time. I think Dragon is actually not often with them, but normally they had Comfy, but Comfy quit, so they took Dragon. I don't think Dragon is like he's as good as Comfy. They're both super good ninjas, so
I haven't fought against them before, but I have fought against Comfy, and Comfy is definitely very good on Ninja. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to play against his opponents. So if he's on the same level, I'm definitely going to be focusing to see how he brings Ninja into this fight.
Yeah, like I think it's actually sad that Comfy quit, but unfortunately,
he'll come back.
I think he relented it, man.
I mean,
I'm not
it's
too
fine.
sure.
Don't worry, everyone comes back, bro.
All right, then I think the participants are already getting ready at the moment. We will see the match starting any second.
Yeah, everyone's in here. They're just readying up at the moment, so we'll get this show on the road soon. And I think after this fight, is it going to be the quarterfinals?
After this, after this fight, we have still BFC versus GrabBots, and
Okay.
then Gfuel versus GrabLOL.
Oh, okay.
Because we have one small team, right? So
Right.
we need to actually sort this out. So we will get a bit more quiet again, so we can actually concentrate on the match.
Yep, I'm going to the side with the ninjas on. Definitely not biased.
That's absolutely fine. All right.
Alright, we got 10 seconds to the gates open here. I'm interested to see that the Nova is
I'm
not
also
deciding to... Oh, no, she is. I thought the Nova wasn't building her...
It's
Yeah.
awakening. I'm surprised not many people space stack. Okay, but let's go. Waaah is actually going in relatively aggressive here. I think Jason will go for fast engage.
Okay, the
He
ninja's
goes
choosing
for
not to use his invis here, and he's going in with the Bon Katana. Doesn't get any connections. We got some damage on to one of... That's a really good play by the Sage. Takes out... Oh my goodness, look at that damage. Waaah just got deleted right there.
The dragon got deleted as well. It's a 1v3 now, man. Glitch did a really good job here. And the Soak got CC'd and instantly taken out. That was really well played.
So that's what I was saying. It's going to be interesting to see how they play against the damage, because unfortunately they were too close to each other, and the Sage positioned himself for a really good lightning prison, just absolutely deleting people. They need to be a bit more spread out. This isn't a team where you stay close together, especially against AoE damage like this. So I like to see them just split up a little bit more and try and move their opponents away from each other to get those picks. If you stay too close to each other, it's going to be too much damage coming on you, which you saw right there. They were just kind of in the center, and they got rained down upon by Glitch. So let's see what happens in this next round.
Yeah. Wait a second. Alright, next round is about to start.
Gates are open.
And we see Glitch is playing a bit more passive this time.
Yep.
And Dragon Sergeant is getting the fight with Saleh here.
Oh my goodness. Really good job right there. They absolutely deleted the Witch on Glitch right there. Well played by Waaah. Concentrated their damage.
It's a 2v1.
Oh, the Waaah gets a CC on the Sork. The Sork is almost... Sorry, not the Sork.
On the Sage.
The Sage. The Sork gets a CC on the Sage.
It's a 1v3 now. It's only Saleh left. Saleh is really good warrior, but I think it's really hard to pull off. Like, he got CC'd there and he V'd. I don't think it's really possible.
Against 3 rat classes, it's going to be a little bit difficult for him.
Alright, I think he got,
Yeah, that was good. So he did. Saleh did get the CC, but great timing on the Sork ball right there to get the knockdown, protecting his teammate and taking him down. Much better played by Waaah this time. Really good concentration on that wizard to take him out early. And when it's a 3v2, you kind of have free range to 2v1 one person and 1v1 the other. So well done. Much better this time around. And now we're in for match point one.
We have one match point. Yeah, that was definitely a bit more exciting. I think both teams definitely can win. Yeah, we have to see how this will go. But to be honest, like, I think if Waaah concentrates on the casters, especially on the Witch,
I think that is their key to victory right there.
They can actually win it, because Saleh is a crazy good duelist. But if they take out their support with the casters, there's not much he can do. So the caster needs to be careful here. Dragon Surge is trying to get the Sage here. And on the other hand, we have Nikki that got the CC on Saleh, got CC'd as well instantly.
No V by the Sork.
I think she got knocked down there from the Sage. So it's a 2v1. Saleh got the grab. We have we here. Dragon Sergeant got the grab, but got CC'd here. Dragon Sergeant also is dead. So it's a 1.
Saleh got the catch right there. Got a stiff in the back, followed up, and finished the ninja. Really well played. Got behind that forward guard. And that's what she wrote.
For Glitch. There's the victory for Glitch. Really well played by both teams. Nice. So Glitch moves on to the next match then. What do you think of this match? How did you like it?
Yeah, it was really good. I didn't quite see what happened at the beginning over there, but when it wasn't a 3v2, it was a very good spear from the warrior to get behind the ninja's forward guard and just perfect follow-up. Had his teammate next to him, so good situational awareness by Saleh. Waaah tried their best. I really want to see them continue. I wanted to see how the three rats would do. But it looks like going forward, we just have a lot of damage in all these teams. So should be interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah, so this is the record so far. This is the last match. Then we will go to the next. The next will be best of 5 then. So for the next match, we have Team BFC versus Team GrabBots. Let me quickly get the timestamp for the last match so I don't miss it later. And the start of this one. Alright, cool. So the next one, we have BFC with Zoo, Re3, or Big T, and Siri. Zoo will play the Tamer this time. Normally Siri is playing Tamer, but Zoo plays the Tamer. Siri's on her Corsair, and Big T on an Awakening Witch versus GrabBots, Tanjubi, Love, and Chivalry. Love and Chivalry are actually not in main, they're joining from, I think Love's from Cute and Shiv is from Boss Deep. What do you think, Hanzo? What are your expectations here?
Well, I mean, I love seeing Siri on the Tamer, but it's interesting that Zoo's going to be on the Tamer this time. And you said, what class is Siri playing again?
Siri's playing his Corsair.
Corsair, I mean, that's a very strong choice. I mean, I like Siri as an individual player a lot. I love the way that he plays, so I'm interested to see how he does on the Corsair. And I also think, in terms of Tamer, it's a really strong class in 3v3s. If Zoo's got the training, I know he's been on that class for a while now, so if he's able to bring his skill level up to series, I'm going to put my money on BFC for this one. But what do you think? What's your opinion?
Yeah, I think GrabBots, they like the name already suggests, they have a lot of grabs. We are actually about 10 seconds to start the duo. I actually forgot those. Let this get a bit more quiet here for the start. But I think it could go either way.
Yeah.
But Siri and Big T and Zoo, they play together like for a long time. They know what they're doing.
100%.
So, BFC is going for the middle here.
A Meteor being charged up, but I don't think he's going to connect.
Oh, Tanjubi going in.
Taking a lot of damage.
He's taking, but also dealing a lot of damage to Big T here. GrabBot side actually looking a bit weaker health-wise. Chivalry also. Oh, Tanjubi gets lots of damage here. I think we saw V there already.
Chivalry is pretty low. She did some good forward guards against the. Oh, great catch by Chivalry! Great grab. Yeah. Takes the witch.
Big T is out. It's a 2v3 now.
Yeah, 3v2 for GrabBots. Really well played to grab that witch. TP'd in at the wrong time, unfortunately. Good awareness by Chivalry. They're staying close to each other right now. They're trying to pressure BFC. BFC's trying to use that ranged, but they're closing down the gap. I mean, it is a Tamer that's really hard to catch. Corsair as well, got a lot of iframes. Tamer is taking some chips. She is down to 50%. Does get the grab on Chivalry. He's trying to burst him down. Fantastic job, I think.
Really good job. Really, really good job. It's as you can see, the LAN also got taken out from GrabBots. Siri took out the LAN. We actually haven't seen that. Now it's a 2v1 with Tanjubi. They absolutely turned this around. Great job.
100%. From a 3v2 into a 2v1. We didn't see what happened on the off screen, but very well played by BFC to bring it back.
BFC. Really well played.
Good job, guys. That's what I say. Zoo, you can see Zoo's done a lot of practice. He's definitely up there. It was unfortunate. Big T just had one bad TP, and that's all you need. One bad TP. Chivalry gets the grab.
We have the replay from Zoo here, getting the grab on Shiv and the burst down. Really good job. And what happened off cam we couldn't see, but that was really well played. So next round is about to start, and I think it could go either way. Like, I think GrabBots definitely need to step up here, and they should not underestimate, even if they are like have the upper end player-wise. I mean, so that it's definitely possible to.
GrabBots need to understand their opponents have got grabs too, so they got to be careful.
Yeah.
All right, so we've seen the action being taken to the right pillar over here. Big T already CC'd.
Oh, the Big T is CC'd there, but I don't think
he does get up.
Teleport out. Shift is already low. He's trying to disengage here.
Big T back on the ground again.
Oh, Big T's managed.
Good peel. Great peel by Zoo right there, forcing the V out. Oh, another V gets forced out, and Chivalry. Oh, Chivalry is alive.
Oh, he's not dead. I think he beat last second there. Like
100%.
last second.
Alright, it's still 3v3. BFC should be applying the pressure right now because they do have the health pool advantage, but it looks like they're just backing off. They're waiting for their cooldowns to reset. Really great engagements. A lot of Vs have been popped. And it looks like BFC's taking the fight to GrabBots over here. GrabBots playing a bit more passive. Corsair is in that backline using those iframes, but they just decide to ignore the Corsair. A lot of damage being done to Chivalry. Chivalry's trying to back up at the moment. The LAN died. The LAN died. Chivalry is low. BFC's in a 3v2 scenario. They are just playing a little bit slower because their Punchy is very low health. Does get the CC on Tanjubi.
And Jubi is dead. And Shiv got deleted as well. Really well played from BFC. They take the victory. And with that, they are moving on to the next battle. Really well played. And thanks again for the to Chief from Boss and to Love from Cute that they joined for this tournament. We'll probably have more people from other guilds in those tournaments in the future, but we have to see.
100%. That was a really fun fight to watch. BFC's team play was really impressive. Out of all the teams we've seen so far, I think they've played the best together. But that being said, a few of the rounds did end early in the other fights. But just the way that, even when they're in the 3v2, because their Corsair was low, they decided to stay back. GrabBots tried to pressure the Corsair, and really well played by Siri to use that bond skill to stun the striker when he came in. Just all round, very impressive. But now we're moving on to the next fight.
All right, we have Gfuel versus GrabLOL. I think the people are already getting ready here. So let's actually get that pick real quick.
We're still waiting for 2 more players to enter the arena, so we got some time.
With Gfuel versus GrabLOL, GrabLOL is the team that got 1 pass because we have 13 teams in this tournament. That was not possible to do in another way. But we have a Corsair. With Mirabelle, Jacob on the Wizard, Diagonal on a DK versus Dank on a Striker, I think he is. Haggis on a Mystic. Haggis also joins from another guild. And Glatius on a Guardia. What do you think?
So this is our first quarterfinal round, correct?
That's the first quarterfinal round,
yes.
Perfect.
So now we're in our first quarterfinals. Gfuel's already warmed up here. They've had a round. They managed to usually shake off some of those nerves in the first round, and this is GrabLOL's first round. So there might be a bit of variables right there. But I love to see Diamonella, Jacob. There's a lot of range damage, like we said earlier, on Gfuel's team, and I want to see how GrabLOL is going to play around that. So Dank, Haggis, and Glutius, remind me. So that's a Guardian, a Striker,
a Striker and a Mystic.
So not a lot of ranged. Good amount of AoE on the Guardian, but not a lot of ranged. However, that being said, they need to deal with those grab classes quickly because they can easily pressure Jacob here if left unchecked. But I would say Gfuel has the advantage overall.
You also should not underestimate Diamonella. Like, Diamonella is a super talented DK. He plays it for like forever, and he also, I think in previous tournaments, he pulled off some really good plays. And DK has that burst damage, so I think they're also I think he's playing Awakening, so he definitely has also some range pressure.
Yeah. If this was a full geared tournament, I would definitely say the GrabLOL's team would have the advantage because they'll be able to soak up so much damage. But because this is Trials and they don't have that tankiness, I think having a Striker and a Mystic is going to be very hard on one team when it comes to dealing with damage.
Yeah. But the round is about to start from what I can see.
Yeah, we've got 20 seconds until those gates open.
Alright. Let's get the timestamp for that as well. So I have to look up afterwards. So perfect. It's 10 seconds already?
Yeah, it's going to be opening any second here. There we go. Round has started.
Are we going with a bit more quiet
Speed
again?
spell popped from Jacob. GrabLOL playing really aggressive, going all the way into the enemy backline. They do get a CC on Jacob. Jacob is forced to V.
He's already a bit low, Jacob. Half health, but I think he will heal.
He can heal it up if he gets out in a good position on that V. Great CC by GrabLOL right there. GrabLOL playing really well.
They're playing well, yeah. They're playing together, and they definitely use their...
They're keeping that pressure up, which what they do need to do, because as soon as that damage starts coming in...
But there is the V, like we saw the V.
Oh, see, right... Yeah, Guardian gets taken out by that range damage. They have to play the pressure like they did, because if any time is given to Gfuel right there, they could just pressure out people with their range damage.
Yeah, we are trying to 1v1 Haggis here, and Jacob try... Whoop.
Jacob's done really well to stay alive in this 2v1.
Jacob's dead, actually.
Oh, Jacob's dead. Okay. Oh, it's 2v2.
It's 2v2, yeah. It's 2v2. It happened off camera, I guess.
Alright, so...
Diamond and
this
Mirror are doing their best, but it's hard, I guess, without the caster.
It is. A lot of damage being done over here to the Mystic.
Oh,
no, she's still alive. I think she's feet standing up right there. So the Striker's in a 2v1. He's just playing a little bit passive in the middle over here. They're just trying to get some damage onto him. They can't really get it off at the moment. We see the DK trying to just chip down the Mystic on the side. A lot of damage being done. CC onto the Mystic.
And that was really great because Mirror directly helped Diamond when the Mystic was CC'd. It's a 1v2 now. I don't think that...
if they play this smart, they'll just keep their ranged and just poke them down. That'd be the easiest way to deal with it. But, I mean, Diamond just knows what she's doing. She's going in, get behind, gets the CC on the Striker. Really well played. That was all over the place. Kind of hard to track everything that was happening. But it was a really good initial start by GrabLOL. GrabLOL realized that they have to be quick. They got in there, got a couple of Vs, almost took down Jacob. But then as soon as Gfuel was given some time to compose themselves, they used that damage to just really pressure out the Guardian. And as well as GrabLOL did play, it just wasn't enough. And in the end, Gfuel took that victory. But they did well to take Jacob out in that 2v3, but it just wasn't enough in the end.
Yeah. Maybe if they keep up the pressure this time and don't give them time to breathe, they actually can win this round.
They're playing a little bit more passive GrabLOL right now. They're trying to use that pillar.
Gfuel's the same. They're coming. GrabLOL's coming from the left side from their angle.
Yeah.
And Gfuel is staying a bit behind.
It's interesting that GrabLOL's keeping the middle arena. If I was Gfuel, I'd try to get away from the walls, to be honest. But maybe they can use it to their advantage. GrabLOL's just using that pillar to position themselves. They're going in. The Corsair is not who they should be focusing on, but they're all kind of just doing 1v1s at the moment.
Guardian got deleted from Jacob's, from I think it was high voltage. Got instantly deleted there. So it's a 2v3 for Gfuel.
Punjabi's taking a lot of damage. He's on his back, and that's the Mystic down. The Striker is now in a 1v3. Looks like Gfuel's going to take this round.
They definitely figured out how to fight against them.
Yeah.
And GrabLOL they still have a chance to win. It's first to 3 this time, so they.
No, GrabLOL's not out of it. They could do a reverse sweep. But I mean, Gfuel's just taking their time at the moment and just slowly chipping down. Pops the V, but they might sniff it out over here. We're not really seeing a lot of V sniffs in these fights.
No.
Really well played by the Striker to stay alive so long. But eventually he did get chipped out.
And that was not really possible to win for him in 1v3 on trials.
That was an interesting match because it just kind of devolved into a lot of 1v1s at the beginning there. But we'll see what happens in might be the final round, but it's up to GrabLOL to prove themselves. Try and get that reverse sweep on Gfuel. Really well played by Jacob on the side there too. Was it just Jacob that just traded down the Guardian? Did he have some help?
It was Jacob that traded down the Guardian. The Guardian was slow, but Jacob took this high voltage, like this ranged kill, and instantly deletes him. Like that was really good.
Really good job right there.
So the match point for Team Gfuel here. They're trying to take the middle this time a bit like heavier to GrabLOL.
There's that ranged chip just coming down onto GrabLOL. Gfuel's all full health. Mystic's
stay
trying to come
together.
in, gets the CC on
Gets
Jacob. I think
CC.
Jacob V'd right there. But oh my god,
God, he got
absolutely deleted.
Yes.
Jacob didn't V. I think he just TP'd away.
The striker also got deleted. It's only the Guardian left.
Absolute great job by Gfuel. See, they all went for
Really
Jacob.
good job, yeah.
I think Jacob TP'd out. He didn't V, and he just turned around, and his whole team just dumped damage where they used their movement skills to get to Jacob. They couldn't get back out and got absolutely pounded by Gfuel. Great job to take another sweep in this tournament. GrabLOL was their first and final show up in today's tournament.
So we will have Gfuel then moving on. Let me actually get this real quick. So there and the timestamp. The next matchup we have is Betty's Bobs versus the Chiefs. And that I think you still know that those teams, right, Hansel?
I remember the Chiefs has got some really good players, and Betty's Bobs has got Betty, bro.
Yeah, they got Betty, right? So, I think the players are already loading into the BA. So we have the Chiefs versus Betty's Bobs. Chiefs was a Nova, Suck, Wizard, and Corsair versus Zerker, Striker, and Witch. They also need to win 3 points to get the total win. What do you think of this matchup, man?
I'm just waiting to see the
Strong
actual.
teams.
I'm just looking at the teams now. So it's Railgun, Kelter, and Betty. I mean, whatever team's got Betty in it, I always want to see that win. I love seeing Zerkers. Disappointed we didn't see more than one today. But the other team is... what is that?
It's
Nova,
Suck Wizard, and the Corsair. Like the
Nova, Suck
team,
Wizard,
Chiefs.
and Corsair. I mean,
And it's a
I
really
don't
strong
know.
match. Like I think it's a crazy strong team.
This could be a finals fight, to be honest. So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. I don't think anyone's going to get swept over here. I think we're going to see a lot of upsets, a lot of backs and forths. They really need to play around Betty in the first round and the third round if he decides to instantly pop his class buff on cooldown. So it is up to Chiefs to play around Betty when that class buff is up. But if they do focus Betty when it's not up, it's kind of easy to burst down a Zerker in a 3v3 as long as they do it properly. But Betty's Bobs, you've seen how well they've also played together in this tournament. So I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's going to be a big back and forth, and I'm looking forward to see the fight
I
myself.
definitely don't think we see a sweep here. This will be a close matchup. Unless, obviously, like, the Chiefs can pull off the... Because with this Nova, you have this crazy fast engagement you can do. But the follow-up with the range of the Corsair and the Wizard, it can be really dangerous, especially in the start. Betty's Bobs definitely have to be careful that they don't get, like, burst down in the first, like, seconds of the start of the match.
100%.
And for, like, the final round, he will pop it. But we have to see.
100%.
So
Kelter going to the enemy pillar. He's just using that to block their range. I think that is
like we see the super fast engage from them over here, and we saw already that was a crazy good engage.
Kelter's taking a lot of damage and he's gone. He's been taken out standing up. Above is also down. It's 2v2. Pretty well played right here. Railgun's popping that bomb heal in the middle. He is on his back. Betty's trying to peel, does it successfully, but Railgun's getting hit by the range damage. He manages to back. No, he TP'd away.
He TP'd.
He TP'd away. He's back to full health. Betty's taking a lot of damage and dishing a lot of damage. Manages to just win that trade. Really well done. Railgun's trying to pressure whilst Betty's trying to heal up really well. Just team play right there. But oh my goodness! He gets the double CC! Betty's on the ground! Oh, not enough damage. He ran out of skills. Betty's trying to pressure him, but he's backing off now. He's going to heal up. I mean, really well played by IPX.
IPX is really good wizard, man. Taking the situation, it's a 1v1 now. And even though Suck Wizard maybe like has a bit of disadvantages against Zerker, IPX is a really good Suck Wizard. And
he's using those slows. He's using his AoE, trying to keep Betty away. But all Betty needs to do, if he pressures out those TPs, all he needs to do is grab. But he's got to make sure he doesn't take enough damage. You know, he got it. He pulled the V. Quick V, right?
He missed the fireball.
Oh, he missed the fireball, correct. Doesn't manage to sniff out the V. Gets one of the TPs from the wizard, but his lava pierces down, so he's just resetting the fight.
Trying to get some chip damage here. Oh,
misses the grab. Good TP by IPX.
Good TP, really good.
Oh, what a cannon shot!
What a really good cannon.
Can he follow up? Oh, look at that damage! Betty just deletes him.
Really,
wow.
That was a crazy cool.
I mean, that was fantastic. You see right there, went to a 3v2, but they very quickly managed to even the odds. And when you think, honestly, Betty's team should have won a lot earlier. That was a fantastic double stun by IPX.
Let's quickly go to the replay real quick, where you can see that IPX pulled off really well, got the double CC here, and killed actually Wellgun. Does not have enough skills to finish off Betty. If he had like another skills up there, we definitely would have won that one. But they're really well played, like from IPX at this point.
100%.
So, next match is about to start.
Round 2 is up. A little bit more passive. Well, it's pretty much the same as last time. Betty's team's pushing up. Kelter's taking a bit of chip right here in the corner. He's got to be careful.
Re-CC'd from the Nova, had to V at this point. Rhaegar is trying to chip down IPX a bit. He got
IPX has taken a lot of damage.
Yeah, he will heal up though.
Yeah, he does back off, heal it up. Oh, Betty gets the grab on IPX. IPX is forced to V.
Now they need to push off and get something done. And
they're trying to pressure Betty at the moment. Above slowly making his way into him underground. But Betty is using his lava piercer, just kind of disengage, give himself some breathing room. Really well played.
Dragon got CC'd here from IPX. It was not enough damage to finish him up. Dragon was able to heal up. Got the ball
oh, lots of damage. Railgun disappeared. Kelter disappeared. Betty's in a 1v3. What an amazing play right there. Fantastic. Really they just didn't see it. They were just standing together. They were standing a little bit too close together. And just the instant damage by Team B to come in and bring it back for a 1-0. Great job right there.
Really great job played. They instantly, like, Dragon got instantly deleted, Kelter got deleted as well, and then they took care of Betty afterwards. That was really well played. Oh, we see more of those matchups. So they took back the point. We have 10 seconds until the match starts. Really well played, man. Yeah,
we got 1. Oh, like I said, this could have been a finals round. I want to see that back and forth. Just crazy stuff. All right, next round is up. Gates are open. Looks like Betty's team is just slowly making the way towards center, but IPX's team is now in the middle. They got that control. They're trying to use that ranged to put some pressure, get some slows, get some debuffs. Kelter just slowly walking up to them. Nova tries to come in. Not much gets done over here. Some more range damage coming out. We see that the Corsairs going into those iframes, staying very well protected. A lot of damage going on Betty. Betty's got to be careful.
Had to V. He got the debuffs on them though, so there should be a bit slower here, but Betty got the V out there, has to V.
Above has to V as well, almost got taken out right there, down to 20% health. Betty's coming back.
IPX tried to CC right on here, this did not work, but great disengage from IPX there. Alright, let's see. The Corsair is trying to fight Betty at this point.
Betty's coming in to give some support to Railgun. They're just kind of regrouping at the moment. Kelter's a little bit out of position. Almost gets the grab, but good awareness by the Witch.
And deleted. IPX got deleted. He is out.
And Betty got deleted. It's a 2v2.
From the Nova. Really well played.
Kelter is CC'd.
And he V'd. He managed to V, but he's really low. And they tried to...
Railgun's getting chipped pretty hard at the moment, but he is out. He can heal up. It is a Witch.
I think the Chiefs definitely have the better classes for this match.
Kelter goes in for the grab, doesn't connect, unfortunately. A lot of damage being done to Railgun. Railgun gets out-traded right there.
Instantly. Above got in.
Oh!
Above is dead. She instantly got
1v1 right there. Both.
Nova versus Striker. I would definitely give this matchup to the Nova, but who knows what will happen here.
I mean, Kelter has to play really passive right here. It's hard to play aggressive on a Nova with the speed, but he's got to be careful he doesn't get chipped. Doesn't look like that's what the Nova is going for at the moment. Both kind of just slow it down over here in this 1v1. Kelter's trying to use that little corner right there. He's jumping
And
up,
Nova-
trying to put some pressure on the Nova. Nova doing well, gets a CC! There's a go reflow!
And the combo, really well played. Nice, that was really well played. From the Chiefs, they have the second point, so Betty's Bobs definitely need to get one
That
point
was
more
so
here,
many
but
back and forths right there. As soon as
yeah,
one player went
really
down,
well played.
another player went down. There wasn't enough time for the team that had the advantage to regroup. And we just ended in a 1v1 from a 3v2 to a 2v2 to a 1v2 to a 1v1.
Everyone, yeah, it was crazy, man. So it is definitely one of my favorite matchups so far. And we have 10 seconds. It's match point for the Chiefs, and we'll see.
I don't know if the class buff is going to be up for Betty. If it is, if he has got that Q buff available, is going to be a lot of pressure.
Yeah. He has it available. I think he has it available.
So
RXL goes in for that super fast catch, but no connection. Railgun is alone in the middle.
Kelter gets deleted!
Betty is trying to get...
Betty has got his class buff up. He's trying to get that ranged, pressure, damaged, and CCs.
Now they need to be careful. Now Betty is super careful, super dangerous at the moment. They need to really be careful with their E-buff.
Betty needs to get someone down with his class buff, but ends up getting deleted, bro.
He got deleted from the wizard, man. Railgun is getting deleted as well. Really, really well played from the Chiefs here. And
absolutely stunning
victory. Really, really good job. Like that was a really good job.
The level of communication they have to just focus one person down and just make him go from 100 to 0 in less than 2 seconds is really impressive. And they just didn't give Betty the time to pop his class buff right. They saw right at the beginning, they're aware the class buff is up, pressured Betty instantly, didn't give him time to pop it. Then they took out Kelter. Betty just didn't have enough space to be able to bring the impact that he could with his buff. Great play by Chief, great teamwork,
yeah,
really fantastic.
So, since we are missing one team, Fweebs will move forward without fighting, and we will have Glitch versus BFC next match. So what do you think? Glitch versus BFC. BFC being like the Zoo and Big T on or Re on his Witch, Zoo on his Tamer, and Siri on his Corsair versus Glitch, Sally on the Warrior, IDNR on the Sage, and Marlene on the Witch. What do you think, man?
There is a lot of team on the Sage's side, but honestly, Tamer is a wild card for me when it comes to AOA. I could never bet against a Tamer, and Zoo's proven himself in that last match that he knows exactly what he's doing. He's done a lot of training. Siri's probably spent a lot of time with him in the BA, getting him ready for this tournament. And these guys have played, like you've said before, they've played together for a long time, so they've got good teamwork. But you can't count out the damage from Glitch. So I don't know. What do you think?
To be honest, I think BFC, like, they have crazy advantage, not only because of us, also because they're fantastic players. Glitch also has really good players. The problem is, in my opinion, when you have casters, like awakening casters, they can be taken out quite easily, especially when you have like stuff like the Tamer or Corsair. And I think they will focus on Marlene first to take out the Witch, or even the Sage, and then try to get Saleh. But we have to see.
Yeah, I mean, any one of those, they can focus on any one of them, to be honest, because I mean, I think Glitch is kind of forced to focus on the Witch, right? They're forced to go for Re, whereas BFC is kind of free to focus anyone they want with the setup that they've got, because you can't really pressure a Tamer, you can't really pressure a Corsair the same way you can pressure the Witch. So I think BFC has just got a bit more control in this match in terms of they can dictate who's fighting who, whereas Glitch, if they don't focus the Re, that they're going to have to be very passive and kind of wait to play off BFC. So I would say BFC has the advantage in this fight.
I think too, but maybe we have to see how it's done off, man. It's hard to say at this point, in my opinion.
100%, but we got the gates down. Match is going to be starting here soon.
So we will go a bit more quiet then for the match, and match has started here. Glitch is going for the middle here.
BFC is going to the side. They're using that pillar. They're giving the middle to Glitch, but Glitch isn't going in. Maybe it's a bait, maybe it's not.
We saw
Meteor
from Marlene, no connection here. BFC is, they know they have their castles, they're trying to bid like...
Sage is trying to come in, but ends up getting gone, bro.
Deleted. Oh my god.
Really good awareness from the BFC. The Sage goes up in the air. As soon as he hits the ground, he was gone. Really good awareness.
He popped his lightning prison, but he got killed in the lightning prison. We have Salio trying.
Salio is on his back. He's gone. They don't even get time to V. They die so quick.
Damage, and the Marlene got deleted as well. Like, they have so much damage to that. It's crazy. Like, the Corsair together with Tamer and the Witch, it's crazy.
I don't think the Sage... What I saw there, the Sage was the first person to engage. You need to put your Warrior up there to do some disruption, then the Sage. And, like, the Wizard's got to be in the back, casting the range damage. The Warrior's got to be the first person to step forward to force some movement skills so the Sage can come in and burst. But when the Sage came in first, they were just aware of it. And like I said, as soon as he hit the ground, they were ready, bro. All the skills on top of the Sage, and he was gone, ready, disappeared, evaporated. Really well done.
Yeah, that was really well done. We have to see that. I think BFC will take this victory here, but if Glitch managed to adapt to that, that would be great to see.
Yeah,
like,
so
I want to see a comeback.
Glitch either has to play passive and wait for them to come in, or Salio's got to step up. If that Sage goes forward again, they're going to have some issues. It looks like Glitch is now playing passive. They're kind of waiting for BFC to come towards them. Swapping sides, playing around pillars. Now here we go. Salio stepped up a little bit. Oh, that's...
Yeah, they got
a lot of damage.
To get the Witch there, but no, the Sage got deleted again.
Again, dude.
And the Witch is super low. Like, Marlene, I think the beat was popped.
BFC is just on point.
Man,
I did it.
It's crazy. Marlene is trying to do something, but it's a Witch. There's nothing. Yeah, bro, there's no BFC, man. There's only victory. That team is crazy, man.
Bro, they are so on point. I didn't quite catch what happened, but all I know, the Sage moved and the Sage died. They are focusing in so hard at the beginning. I don't know what Glitch is going to do right now, because I think BFC knows their win condition. The win condition is kill the Sage as early as possible.
Yeah, I think the Sage should definitely play a bit more passive here. The Witch can't do much in that competition. Like, it's hard, man. But the Corsair as well. The Corsair is so much pressure, comes out of the iframe, dealing immense amount of damage on trials, and they have to be careful with that, man. It's crazy.
All right, so this could be match point for BFC.
BFC taking that right side again.
Oh, decent little damage against the Corsair, but nothing too serious.
On Witch, but no connection here.
You see Salio trying to come around the side and get CC'd.
Already and delete. It was a knockdown. No V possible at this point. It's a 2v3 again.
Again, dude.
Big T is doing a good job trading down Marlene there with his Roro. And now, yeah, it's really hard for them.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 3v2. BFC is just slowly applying pressure, get CC, there's a V down. Sage is in a 1v3 at the moment till his teammate comes back up. Positioning pretty well. I think they were trying to sniff, but they didn't get the sniff out right there. And my god, dude, gone.
Gone, yeah. Marlene is on her own again. She can't do much here. I think she will get traded down.
Yeah.
And there's the... clear sweep for BFC, really, really well played at this point. So
you can see that BFC here is, when it's a 3v3, they're just playing back, they're waiting for their opponent to make the first move, and they're just ready for it. As soon as, it doesn't matter if it's Salio, doesn't matter if it's the Sage. As soon as one person makes a move, they just get rid of him. It's crazy how well they're playing together, dude. I mean, Salio tried to flank around the side right there. He was the one that stepped forward, which is what should have happened. But they just CC'd him straight away and just took care of him, bro. Really well done.
All right, BFC moves on semifinals. We have the next team. We have Gfuel versus the Chiefs. And this, what do you think, man? Gfuel versus the Chiefs?
I mean, we've seen how well the Chiefs have been playing together, but we've also seen Gfuel just dominating their matches. So, I don't know. I'd like to see Daimnella and Jacob's team win. But I don't know. It can go either way. What do you think is going to happen here?
To be honest, I think the Chiefs, they did play so well this time. Gfuel also played well, but I think the Chiefs as for those like fight smaller scale 1v1s, I think they have more experience, and I think they showed this to us. It's hard to say. Like Jacob's really good when it comes to like tactical stuff. Maybe he can pull something off, but having a Nova is with an ended Corsair. We saw Corsair super strong this tournament. It's really hard for them.
Yeah, I do think that the class comp advantage does go to the Chiefs, but I think the wild card for Gfuel is Diamonella. If she's able to just poke someone down, they could definitely get the advantage in the fight. But if Diamonella isn't able to impact with her damage, I think it's just going to be Chiefs kind of steamrolling. But you know, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We've seen just how crazy the burst can be when you got a Nova on your team. But there's a Corsair on both sides here, so and there's a Wizard on both sides.
There's a it's only the Nova and the DK actually.
It's just Nova overall is better than a DK.
That's it does fights. But you saw this also on the PC Best of Arena in Nasha. We saw this DK man on the NA just playing so well, like so good. Yeah. Like it was crazy.
That's why I say I think it's up to Diamonella whether or not Gfuel goes forward here.
I think it depends on Diamonella, obviously also on the others, but we will see them.
Yeah, okay, alright. They're loading up onto their respective sides. Match should be starting real soon. Here.
Alright, it should be go in like 20 seconds.
Around there.
Then let's get the timestamps for that.
Alright, we've got 10 seconds so the gates are raised. We can see the Nova getting her XL ready here. That's a big advantage in these fights. The Novas can just charge up that XL in the pre-game.
Right, match is about to start. If Gfuel going for the middle, but a bit more careful.
Both teams just playing a little passive. They know they've got a lot of range damage on either side here, so I'm interested that no one's using the pillars. They're kind of just facing off in the middle. Gfuel's starting to push on that pillar on their left. Above's just staying back and trying to do range damage. A little bit of damage on Above, but he'll be able to heal that back up real quick. There we go. Which heals them back up. And looks like a slow fight, but there goes the Nova, just zooms across the map and forces a V from the Wizard. Really well done.
Really well
wow.
Played. DK got
DK just gone, dude.
Instantly. That was really well played by the Nova. Like, this speed that she can engage, it's so hard to predict. Jacob goes down as well. And it's only a Mirabelle now on her Corsair left against in the 3v1. It's even though it's a Corsair,
she's gonna last a little bit of time. Does get a CC, gets a knockdown, but that's not enough. Dude.
And they take the first point.
Did you see that Nova, bro? Out of nowhere, from 0 to gear 6, just storms him down. What a play, dude.
We are going for a quick replay here. Nova going in. Okay, that was a bit too early actually. Got the CC there. Let me see if I can actually redo this real quick. So Nova coming in instantly, super fast with the knockdown. Got the other one to V. Also, she fought off the V off from the other one. That was really well played. Definitely gave them the win on this side here. Really well played.
You can see how the Nova is just better than the DK, especially when the XL. She was biding her time up, building up the XL. When the XL was ready, she knew the target, bro. Straight onto the Wizard. Really well done.
Right,
but okay, round 2.
Round 2.
So Gfuel needs to play a bit more aggressive so they don't deal with as many of those Nova. Oh, and they are, bro.
Jacob got a nice here. They had forced the V out. Has to be careful here though. Above is getting a lot of chip. The same goes.
Look at that iframe. Corsair chasing Corsair. And they're just kind of resetting at the moment. Chiefs a little bit spread out. Gfuel's a bit more together. Some ranged poke going out. Nothing happened in that engage, so that's why we're seeing the reset. Nova's coming in again! Lightning speed, but it just wasn't enough.
Oh, you got the CC. Above got the CC on both Jacob and Mirabelle. They both got down. I think Jacob was able to V.
Comes out of the V. Doesn't get sniffed out. He's managing to disengage, heals up, but it is a 2v3. He's trying to get that range damage in. He can't sit in that Nova damage. He does TP out. Good positioning by Jacob, but he's
positioning by
taking a
Jacob.
lot of damage. Gets
Too much
CC'd.
damage, and got both just bursted down. That was too much damage.
Yeah,
That
the
was way
Nova
too
is
much
controlling these fights. The engages on the Nova is causing so much damage and disruption that someone's just getting taken out in the chaos. Really well played by the Chiefs.
We will see the quick replay here from above on the double CC on Jacob and Robo. Really well played. Jacob was able to be, but really well played, man. Like this Nova combination is strong.
Yeah, it is really strong. But okay, so it's now up to Gfuel to either do a reverse sweep or the Chiefs might just take a sweep. We'll see. This is match points for the Chiefs. There's a very good chance that the class bar for the
all right, Jacob's taking a lot of chip already. Nova completely outtrains him here. Like can't do anything with the strange stuff against. All right. Okay.
Gfuel's playing really well together, but they are just getting out damaged and they're just forced to back up. But they do pull a V from the Chiefs right there. Well played by Gfuel. They should try and take this advantage and put some pressure up. They've got to be careful. IPX came up from behind.
It's Jacob. Not IP.
We got a couple of Vs pulled out right there. Chiefs are trying to just recompose back in the corner.
Jacob is super low already. Diagonal is trying to do something but gets chipped down as well in the middle. It's still everyone is up.
Corsairs using those iframes over there to avoid the damage. Some range damage coming up by Jacob, but he is getting focused. He does get CC'd, but no follow-up. Managed to TP away.
And trying to fight IPXC, but there's above behind him, came out of V. Diagonal nearly finished him.
Above is so low, he's going in the iframes.
Diagonal got deleted from behind, and Miracle as well. It's Jacob in a 1v3 scenario here. That was unfortunate. There's not much he can do. And they died. And that was about it. The Chiefs are pulling this victory, actually. Really well played by both teams.
They definitely sweeped it. One thing I did notice in there is when the Corsair got really low on the Chiefs team, he was in the iframe and the Witch tried to heal her, but unfortunately no heals got taken. But they had such an advantage that it didn't matter. Really well played by the Chiefs. Unfortunately, the DK isn't enough, whereas the Nova is the game changer. So good to see, good to know. And we're going to be moving on to the next round here real soon.
Yeah, we have the Chiefs in the finals actually, so they will be in the grand finals. And now we have Fweebs versus BFC. Also, that's probably one of the matchups most people want to watch. This is a really exciting matchup. We have Team BFC with Zoo, Siri, and BT Ori versus GTL, Pinda, and Jonko. And what do you think, man?
Look, I like GTL and Pinda. They're some of the best players on their respective classes. But that being said, the power of Tamer, the ability of Siri on that Corsair, and especially Big T on that Witch, he is a top contender for his class as well. And these guys have that chemistry. But we've also seen Fweebs pull out the chemistry, the real good team fights in the past matches as well. It can go either way, but I think BFC's team is too strong, and they're my favorites to win this tournament overall.
I mean, the final between the Chiefs and BFC would definitely be cool, but Fweebs not they are super strong. They can definitely pull that out. But it will be. I can't say anything, man. We have to see, man.
Look, on trial characters, I'd say it's going to be BFC's advantage. On real gear, the advantage would definitely be on Fweebs' side.
By Fweebs' side, yeah.
By a land, a lot, yeah, a lot.
By a lot, yeah, and by a lot, yeah. Like on real gear, like killing Chill and Spinner would be super hard.
It'd be very difficult.
Damage, yeah.
A lot of damage, a lot of CCs, and a lot of versatility. But here they're going to get chipped out a lot. So I would say BFC has the advantage. But dude, again, with the amount of grabs that we got, that we can potentially have in this match from Fweebs, it's going to be interesting to see how they utilize that in a 3v3 if they're able to position themselves to grab any of the BFC members.
Yeah.
Looks like they're readying up right now, so we should be starting here real soon.
We should be starting a bit, yes.
But, I mean, so far we've seen, I think the two standout classes that we can say in this tournament have been the Novas and the Corsairs. These two classes have been
Corsairs,
dictating a lot of the fights.
Corsairs insane, man. Like insane, in my opinion. It
crazy.
I
Shines
think
in this environment.
I think we will see more people playing in the future. But I mean, PA kind of said they want to kind of adjust a little bit, right? For Corsair.
They did say they are going to be touching Corsair and bringing it down a little bit because she's a bit too strong outside of the 1v1.
So we will go back to a bit more silence. The match is starting any second. Alright. So, I think we have 10 seconds left, right?
Yeah, less than 10 seconds. Here we go. Gates are open. We're seeing
BFC to the right, taking behind the right pillar. Fweebs is also calling for the left from their perspective. And not much going on at the moment.
They're just playing that range. The Corsairs just staying in the front, trying to get some mermaid skills onto Fweebs. But, you know, the Guardian does have a tanky block. He's probably letting that regenerate right now. They're pushing back a little bit. The BFC likes to play passive. It looks like Fweebs is also in that same boat. I think they've seen what BFC can do, and they're a bit afraid to engage. But they are slowly pushing forward on BFC. And now they're slowly pushing away, giving them some space. We're a minute in, not a lot is happening. You can see just that Guardian blocking all the damage. He's trying.
Really playing passive. Look at that, man. Like Big T holding that meteor, but no connection.
Pinda's coming in on the side, but again he's just backing up a little bit. A little bit of damage done onto the Guardian.
Big T is going into the Guardian. No connection here. Siri is trying to go with this CC. A
lot of damage being done to BFC over there. 1% on the Corsair before she V'd.
Yeah, that was.
GTL's also really low.
Yep, they're really low. GTL is really low. But he got deleted. GTL got deleted.
But they also took out the Corsair. It is a 2v2. A lot of trade damage. Fweebs now in a 2v1 because there is a V being popped. And just look.
Zoo also died. It's only Big T left.
But he has got Pinda really low. Pinda's playing aggressive, trading and grabbing. What a job by Fweebs. They take the first round. Maybe my predictions are wrong. Really well played. We saw that very slow start.
I think they were playing really careful. We have actually a replay here from the last seconds where Pinda's just going for Big T, even though he's super low, playing crazy aggressive, trying to grab that witch. Actually got the grab, killed it directly with it, and got the first point for
Fweebs.
We have Fweebs here, sorry. Yeah, the Fweebs.
So they got the first point. Gates are about to open. I'm interested to see what's going to happen now. They're going to have another slow start into explosive ending, or are they going to take things up a gear? Fweebs coming out, they're looking a bit more confident. They're pushing that middle. The Guardian's just going in.
He's in super aggressive.
He's backing up again. Maybe it was a bait.
Trying to go for that early CC, I guess, to just see if she is able to pull something off, but no connection. Backs off super fast, what was the right decision here. Meteor is going down, no connection. And they're playing their careful game again. Pinda is going in super aggressive. Siri is going in his
GTL is kind of isolated right now. He did go for Big T, but he has having to push off.
We saw a V already. I'm not too sure which side.
They're trying to focus Big T. So Pinda went for Big T, isn't able to get it. We did see. Oh, the Corsair got deleted.
GTL is CC though, has to V at this point. It's a 2.
Pinda's taking a lot of damage. There is a V being popped.
Zoo is trying his best here, but he's instantly engaged. But he's able to maneuver around that.
Zoo is doing so well right here. He's on the cusp of death. There is a grab on Big T. Big T's gone, and in that same instance, take Zoo with him.
They showed their dominance. Like they are playing super well against that strong team here. Like that was really good. Taking out Siri while he was in his SA movement with the grave digging, and I think there was also some other damage. And that opened up for, like, Zoo played super well. Like, he maneuvered the damage crazy good, but was not enough. Got CC'd from the cleansing flame, and
You can see Weebs here.
Yeah.
They're really just playing. When they're pushing at the same time. They're not allowing BFC to just pick someone off instantly. And they're just capitalizing on their pressure. Got those grabs. We've seen a lot of grabs come in here. And they're just taking the fight to BFC. And BFC needs to come up with an answer, or they are going to get sweeped here. BFC playing a bit more aggressive this time. We see the striker coming in. GTL is trying to do some trades.
Here.
GTL doing really well to not take any damage on this engage. See the Guardian and the Corsair just kind of sparring at the moment. Big T's kind of left on his own at the minute, but he does have the...
Big T. Yeah, but no connection.
100%. We see...
is a bit low here, the Guardian, but disengages nicely. Pinda is definitely focusing on Big T here, trying to take out that witch with the grab. Got the grab on Big T. The others are trying to help him, but it's not enough. Big T is going down, and it's a 2v3 again. Good job by Pindas, focusing on that witch to take him. And Zoo got deleted as well. I think he got caught off guard there, and they finished off Siri, and the match point goes to Fweebs. What a match.
Really well played by Fweebs. Look, I'm going to give credit to Big T, because this whole time they've been pressuring Big T, and it took them so long to finally get that catch. Unfortunately, BFC weren't able to capitalize on the pressure that is being put on their teammate, and Weebs, they found the weakness in BFC, they pressured it, and they just did it perfectly well, and they got the sweep because of it. Really well done by Weebs here. Freaking amazing match.
Really well played, yeah. So we will have the Chiefs versus Fweebs in the final. What do you think, Hansa?
I don't know, dude.
It's hard to tell at this point, right?
I mean, look, I after seeing how GTL Pinda they were playing together so well right there, I want to say GTL's team, but I was completely wrong in this last prediction, so I don't know. What do you think?
It's hard to say, man. When they play, the thing is, they have, like TheChiefs they have a Nova, right? So this, I think, if the Nova's playing super well, I think if Fweebs is playing like a bit more careful at the beginning again, I think maybe the Nova will try to take the advantage, going super fast for CC on some of those people. They have 2 SA blocks, so like with the Guardian and the Warrior, it's really hard, but can't tell, man. Like, we have to see about.
I mean, Weebs kind of have to pressure the Wizard or Witch on the Chiefs, but they have to be so careful of the Nova not just blowing them up or CCing them whilst they're doing that. I don't know if they can apply that pressure or if they're going to have to play reactive. In terms of control, when you have a Nova, that gives you so much control on your team. You got the damage, you got the speed, you got the sucks. Area control, especially when you compile that with a Witch Wizard that has the slows and the AoE damage and the range, I'd say the Chiefs have the advantage, but I think Weebs is going to bring it out over here.
Yeah, like
we'll see.
The Weebs showed us they can play together. They know how to play their classes and what to focus. Also, like, it's not only playing your class, you know what to focus first. And Pinda did a really good job staying on T, getting out the switch, and things where Zoo's doing one mistake as a tamer, you're pretty much dead, right? So they still play really well, but Fweebs took the victory. We will see if they will continue with that, but I definitely think that Chiefs are capable of winning this 100%.
Yeah.
They're currently just waiting for ebuff cooldowns because Weebs is still in the arena. They use their ebuffs, but the match is about to start.
Yeah. And this is the final, so it is going to be first to 5 in this one.
It's first to 5, yeah. So 5 points. This is the final match. So the winner will be our main league season 3 tournament champion. And this was not a long tournament, but I think those are fine. And yeah, we will come to this later. 10 seconds, I think, until the match starts. We will get a bit more quiet again to focus on the match. And yeah, we have to see what happens now.
Yeah, gates should be opening any moment. There we go. Match has commenced. Okay, we saw the ebuff get popped by above. He's the only person to pop it so far.
I think it was the Nova that popped his pre-awakened ebuff. I'm not too sure though.
No, the Corsair definitely popped the E buff.
Yeah, they're actually trying. They're playing way more safe than I thought. I thought the Nova will go on for the super crazy. Oh,
GTL gets CC'd!
But they had to be there. Great grab by the Nova. Really good grab.
Oh my goodness, they almost deleted the Guardian. V's on 6% health. Pinda's taking a lot of damage. He's disengaging. Oh my god, GTL's gone.
Instantly. Pinda is trying to get some trade damage there. Above was nearly down. I think he beat there, actually. It's a 2v3, but they can still pull this off.
Weebs trying to stay together, trying to focus one person, but you just see the Nova just too fast for them to deal with. Great CC on the back. It's a 1v3, and he's going to die in trip damage. There we go.
Yeah. No, the Nova.
Oh,
wait,
what?
Nova died. Yes, the
there
Nova
we go.
I think Pinda actually grabbed him and finished off, but was not enough. First point for the Chiefs. For the final, we have you need 5 points to win, so this will be a bit longer.
You can just see how effective the Nova is in these fights. The Nova is just the X factor right now. GTL's team needs to find a way to either neutralize them or make sure they're not affected by Nova, which is hard to do. It's a very fast class. I don't know how Weebs are gonna deal with that, but I'm interested to see if they come up with any game plans here.
It was definitely close, right? It was not like complete. I mean, the first kills, they were quite easily burst down, but I think Weebs will find a way to counter that. We have to see. They have enough time and enough points.
Just a lot of range damage being traded. Pinda's trying to get into that back line. We see Weebs playing aggressive, getting a lot of damage onto IPX. Couldn't V. He's out of here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, he got CC'd with a knockdown, was not able to V at this point, but we also saw a V there from the Corsair, I guess. The Nova is get
Corsair does get,
but got CC'd itself, I think. GTL got the really nice grab on above. Above is dead. It's a 1v3 Nova versus the others. I don't think Nova is really strong, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's really possible unless
not against an organized team like Chiefs. It's going to be too hard to 1v3 these kind of players. Just look how they're moving together, bro. It's like they know.
Yeah, they're moving really well.
There's nothing the Nova can do here. I mean, does get a suck. Is trying to do some damage, but no.
She was too low. She was.
Really good suck, to be honest. She puts them in the corner, make sure she traps off the engagement angle. They go into the suck. She tries to go in to do the damage, but they just recognized what was happening, went into protected damage, and just out-traded her. So really well played by the Weebs. So the Weebs' answer is to be the pressure team. You saw right there, they came out of the gates, they instantly put the pressure on the Chiefs, and the Chiefs couldn't handle that pressure that early on. I don't think they were ready for it. So maybe now they've seen what Weebs has done, and they're going to be a bit quicker to react in the early seconds.
10 seconds until the match starts. I definitely want to see some more of those crazy Nova engaged at the start, so maybe they can take out someone or force someone with debris. The thing is, when he's engaging with Comet, it's a knockdown, so it's not able to leave from that. So Weebs is taking the middle here. The Nova is trying to get CC instantly, had to be there.
A lot of being damaged onto the Guardian though. She's trying to block as much as she can. See the iframe popped by the...
There was another iframe pop from GTL forced another iframe there.
They're trying to 2v1 the Nova, but... Oh, did they get the CC? No, the Nova's still up.
But the 2v1ing the Nova is really good for Chiefs, because then all they can do is...
oh, and the Chiefs coming up behind Weebs right there.
And the Nova got deleted there, like, really well played. Now it's a 2v3 again.
There's a big double CC in the middle, but no capitalization, unfortunately. They could have turned that around there, but unfortunately they didn't realize quite what happened. You see above, just getting in those iframes.
Trying to fight Junko here. IPX got deleted from GTL and Pinda. It's a Corsair in a 1v3. Not really possible in my opinion. Obviously she has a lot of iframes she can use, but I don't think it will be enough.
She does get a CC, but it's just too hard to re-CC in a 1v3 on this class. And she should be
Oh,
going
she's
down.
trying to get... No, she's not.
No, she's gone.
trying to get... Oh, she's gone. Oh.
Fweebs bringing it back. You can see that they're really aware what the Nova's doing, and they took that Nova out. They see the Nova tried to come in from behind to do some quick damage to Fweebs, and they just turned around and killed her. Really good awareness, great communication with the teams. Both scenarios there's 2v1s on either side, so really well played the people that are on the 1v2 side. Great games, and we're on to the 4th round coming up here, real soon.
Yeah, like 10 seconds to the game starts. The Chiefs definitely, they have enough time to turn this around. They need to change their game plan and need to do something. Otherwise, if Fweebs will continue to be dominate like this, I'm not too sure, man. The next round is about to start.
Alright, slow start from both sides, but the Guardian is running in. He's running into the suck, though. Not the best place for it. He's going to iframe out. He's okay. Still taking a decent chunk onto the Guardian. He's trying to back up. He is getting 2v1s.
Got a lot of damage. Getting up again.
Above, trying to pressure the Guardian, but nothing really happening. Just a lot of protections.
GTL here, but no connection.
Oh, Pinder's stuck in a suck. He's taking a little bit of damage, but it looks like he's about to get out. They couldn't capitalize on that suck, unfortunately. Very good situational awareness by Pinder to play it slow.
GTL tried to grab no connection. The Nova got it stiffened, but no.
A lot of damage on GTL and the Guardian. They're kind of stuck in that corner. They need to reposition themselves. Above is also taking a lot of damage on the other side. Really well played for no one to get CC'd here. The chip is starting to show itself on these trial characters. GTL is outpositioned by the Wizard right now.
Oh, there we got Pinder CC.
Oh.
He's in the vacuum and got deleted.
Pinder got deleted, and the Guardian had to V at the same time on the other end.
Now they can focus on GTL. We have to see GTL.
GTL gets a good...
though, but he got deleted as well.
He got grabbed, got CC'd.
Really, really well played. Like, they took the second point. Chiefs, really well played.
Yeah, 100%. This is back and forth, 2-2, can go either way. Both teams here showing their level of skill. Look, that was almost 1 minute 30 seconds of action, and until the last 15 seconds there, no one was getting CC'd. I mean, a couple of Vs got popped, but just really well individual play by everyone.
They know how to protect themselves, they know how to play against those, and to play at their own classes. So it will be not like clear sweeps all the time. This will definitely take some time, especially because they have time to adapt to the situation, to the players. And we have to see how
I was really impressed with Pinder when he was stuck in the Nova vacuum. He didn't blow his skills. He was very patient and just as soon as it ended, walked out of that.
Yeah,
he didn't panic. You see a lot of people panic in that situation. But next round has started, starting with the ranged poke on Chief's side against Fweebs. But the Guardian just soaking it up. He's like, give it to me. He ain't gonna touch my block. GTL is off on the side here. They're trying to focus him.
Again, but no connection on the GTL. We have Pinder trying to get the Nova. Unfortunately, that's not really possible to get a Nova.
Oh, a nice grab and forces a V. Really well played. Fweebs just playing well together at the moment. They should be applying a bit more pressure, but they're not taking advantage of that. Oh, and look, GTL gets CC from the back, but great peel from his teammates. A lot of Vs just got popped right there.
Yeah.
Guardian has to iframe his way back out. He was taking a bit too much chip. Fight's going to be restarting here in just a moment. A lot of chaos happening on our screens. Big SA trades. A lot of damage. TP's away. My God, I don't know how they're still alive.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Oh,
Above gets deleted.
Above got deleted. I think Above was alone there too long. And now they're the 2-3 situation.
But the Guardian's taking a lot of damage. Good grab and a V got 2v3. They're just non-stop pressure. Look at just
IPX did
it's 2v2. Guardian just got and GTL gets the grab on IPX. He's comboing him. Can he do it? No, he can't. The Wizard gets up, gets away, does heal. Still 2v2.
Still 2v2. How they survived that? It was insane. Man. Pinder's going in aggressively, but no connection. He is kind of low. It's kind of.
Pinder's taking a lot of damage. He's stuck in the suck. He's got to be careful he doesn't get out traded. But again, look.
Was not enough to finish him off though.
And Pinder gets the grab. There's so much damage. Yo, Fweebs, come out. Bro, Pinder played perfectly.
Perfect,
Again,
yeah.
he had no health. He got the sock put on him. He just took his time, absorbed just enough damage to be able to iframe grab right there. What? That was,
Alright,
in my opinion, Pinder played so well at the end right
Let's quickly
there.
have this replay here. So we see Pinder actually got the grab there, and GTL coming in with this SA trade and instantly killed both. Really well played, and I hope this was really well played, man.
Bro, Pinder's composure in these fights, everyone's playing well, but Pinder's composure at the end right there, just absolutely amazing. Great grab, great plays, and here we go. 3-2 to Fweebs. Round 6 is on the way. Fweebs trying to get that central control, but Chiefs pushing.
Onto Junko. It's enough, not enough to finish them off. Junko had to V instantly. The Nova was not fast enough to finish her off.
Pinder gets a grab.
Super low. GTL got a really nice grab and damage, but it's not enough to finish. I think
the trial damage on GTL isn't high enough here to be able to finish off some of these
PA
CCs.
from IPX here, I think it was a PA. So Chiefs should have some more DP. Should be a bit more tanky now.
Fweebs in a better position over here, but above doing a lot of damage over here to the Guardian on the side. Some range pressure.
To get some range damage, but no connection here. Really hard for them. Pinder is trying.
Pinder tried to position himself for the grab, but wasn't able to get it off. Somehow the Guardian's dead. I don't know what happened, but it's a 3v2 for Chiefs.
I don't know.
And GTL's taking a lot of damage. He's trying to disengage. They're keeping the pressure. All three of them keeping the pressure on GTL. Managed to stun him. Slow swapped, actually.
Slow swap. He slow swapped. He messed up slow swap. Oh no. And above died from a Pinder.
Wait, 1v3 and he killed one of them. Pinder in a 1v3 does manage to get a kill.
He got a CC on the Nova, but he got frozen.
And
it's a knockdown.
It's over.
Enough. So really well played there. GTL actually slow swap. I mean, best play. Even if you're a super good player, sometimes that happens to you, especially when you're slow. That can happen.
That's pretty unfortunate. I mean, we didn't see what happened to the Guardian. He got taken out on the sidelines. And unfortunately, GTL, he was getting pressured so hard, he did end up doing the slow swap, which got him killed. But Pinder somehow got a kill there in the 1v3. I don't know exactly how he did it, but really good job. It's 3-3 now. Chiefs bringing it back on that engagement. And, bro, 2 wins on either side for victory. This is nail-bitingly close.
Really, really good matchup, man. Like, those teams, they know exactly what they're doing. And they're adapting more and more. And we see the Chiefs coming back after they take a loss. So we will see if they can keep this up now and win this round. So
100%.
Chiefs are playing a bit more passive here.
Okay, see that range damage from the Chiefs, but the Guardian's using his iframe to come in.
Also, she's in a lingering iframe right now. You can't actually hit her. That's probably as a bait. And the Chiefs are not focusing her though.
They're trying to get some CCs, but everyone's playing really well, staying protected. Nova tried to get the bond skill onto the striker, doesn't get a successful hit. You can see IPX in a good position over here to get that range damage, but the striker's going for him. GTL did manage to V. He took a lot of damage. I don't know if he got CC'd, but he V'd out of there. Yeah, he just came out of his V. He's regrouping with his Guardian. I think the Nova's in XL. They've got to be careful here.
Yeah, Nova in XL is definitely dangerous. We
does force a V.
From Pinder. It was from Pinder, I think. It was
the Nova.
He had to V there.
The Guardian's trying to play aggressive on this 1v2. He is taking a lot of chip. He's got to be careful.
The IPX died off camera.
IPX died off camera.
From GTL and Pinder while the others were fighting. They killed him. It's a 2v3 now again. Junko is really low though. They need to be careful. Junko definitely is disengaging here. Trying to get that Nova. Nova is really low.
Great grab by GTL.
Good grab. Yeah, it's a 1v3. One Corsair against.
And the Corsair CC. Hopefully they just sniff this out here and finish it. I don't think console players are very good at this V sniffing game. You see it dominating the PC environment, but no one's got V sniffed here, and Fweebs just picked that up. 4-3.
Really played. We didn't see what happens to IPX, but I guess that GTL and Pinder, like Junko played this really well again in this 2v1, right? She used her iframes. IPX was alone. he was probably trying to get some range damage. GTL and Pinder did go for him, finish him off, got this player advantage, and got this next round. So, really well played by me.
100%, and that's put them in a match point position.
10 seconds. Match point for Fweebs. If Chiefs is able to get the next point, we don't know. What do you
Let's
think?
see if the Nova's got XL available for this fight. That's going to give them the advantage. But I mean, all of Fweebs have E-buff available except for the Guardian. So E-buff wise, I think Fweebs have the advantage here.
Match point for Fweebs. If Fweebs win this round, they will win the grand final and will be our champions for their tournament. If Teams is able to get this back, we will see, but they're playing...
Pinder's in that back line, but it's just so hard to do anything to a Corsair. He's just backing off here, trying to go on IPX on the Wizard. The Wizard just repositioning himself really well. They're putting range damage on Fweebs.
They got it, Pinder got a grab, had forced the V out there, really well played. And Pinder is going for the Nova, but
GTL, really good awareness not to get CC'd from the back on the Nova right there. They're playing in the corner, throwing a lot of damage at each other. Guardian's got to be a little bit careful. IPX died? IPX died off camera, so now it is match point 3-2-2 Fweebs.
They're focusing the Wizard really well. IPX is trying to get that range damage, so he was probably like somewhere not with his team. And,
GTL's taking too much damage right there,
yeah,
ends up getting taken out.
Really well. They finished them together.
So it's 2v2.
They're coming back, the Chiefs. They're coming back. They're trying to.
They're doing a lot of damage onto Pinder. They've got to be careful of their backline. They're focusing Pinder really hard. Guardian's doing a lot of damage, but what a grab!
What a grab.
Pulls the V from the Guardian. Great grab by the Nova there. They should put some pressure now that they're in that 1v2, but not quick enough to take advantage of that.
And he died. He died in the stun, taunted down, and I jumped died as
Jesus
well.
Christ, bro. It's 4-4! The Chiefs came from 2-3, and they came back and took the victory.
4-4.
Wow, play.
It's match point for both teams. Those teams know exactly. That's crazy, man. No, this is match point for both teams. The victory of the next race will actually.
Right, there's so much chaos in these 3v3s. It's hard for us to catch all the action over here.
It's hard, yeah, it's really hard.
I mean, just great performance from both sides here. We've got 10 seconds until this final round. Fweebs versus Chiefs. I mean, both players here showed that they all deserve the victory, but only one person can get it. Gates will be opening any second, and we're going to go into our final round.
This is the final round for today. We actually see match point for both teams. It could go either way, man. I have no idea. Like, if Chiefs are able to take someone out again when they're in 2v2 situation, I think they should be, like, IPX definitely needs to be careful. Will get focused again. And Pinder's going for IPX here, like, instantly. He's able to teleport out.
GTL's in a bad position, but he's managing it really well, out positioning, taking a bit of damage.
Yeah, IPX got grabbed there again, forced the V out of IPX. He needs to be really careful.
GTL forcing a V, getting a CC on IPX. They sniffed him out. It's a 3v2 for Fweebs, but Chiefs showed they can turn this around, and they are.
GTL had to actually be there. He's 20% health, 30% health. He's getting back up.
Oh, they got Pinder on the ground.
They got Pinder on the ground. Pinder beat as well. They are playing super good here, man.
Chiefs just showing that they can do it, no matter what the odds. And GTL's taking a lot of damage, but Abov's on the ground. Above is taken out, putting GTL in a 1v3 scenario. It looks like Fweebs are going to take this one.
And Fweebs won the final round. Congratulations to that team. That was really well played. That of course I got taken out. There was it was not possible for the Nova to 1v3 situation. Crazy strong. They from Fweebs and this team actually.
Bro, I mean, both teams played extraordinarily well.
Super well.
They almost brought it back from that 2v3 again, but unfortunately, just wasn't enough. The Corsair did end up getting taken out on the sides, and 3v1 in these kind of fights with this level of players, it's almost impossible to win.
It's impossible to win, really, yeah. So we have Fweebs as our tournament champions for today. They played a super good game, and they definitely showed they deserve that victory. So that's pretty much was our tournament for today. We had 2 hours, I think. 2 hours.
Yeah,
nearly.
just literally on the 2 hour mark.
It's like it was not a long tournament, but that was kind of obvious from the start. But this tournament for like everyone's watching from the community, from EU console. We are planning on doing a tournament all of the EU in this format, guild versus guild. We don't have anything to share yet, what information-wise, date-wise, maybe after reworks. But this was a test when it comes to organization with graphics, etc. So I really hope you enjoyed that match. We had crazy cool fights, and what do you think, Ansel?
I thought it was absolutely invigorating to watch this tournament. When this future Guild v Guild tournament comes out, it is not going to be in the near future. It is going to take a little time to get everything together, get all the players together. But if you've got any feedback, please give it to us, because we will be taking that on for when we do our official tournament later on. So, you know, these videos are going to go up on our channels. Please give some feedback in the comments down below. Let us know what teams you are most excited to see, to watch, what matches you are most excited to watch.
I think a lot of people actually like the Chiefs in the comments from what I've seen. Like, there's like a lot of Chief lovers here.
Definitely look that way. But great job to everyone that participated today. And hopefully we can see more of these coming into the future, more tournaments.
So with that being said, thanks everyone for watching. As the ending ceremony comes, we will go over all the teams again that participated in this tournament, and after that we are out. Thanks for joining. You can write us on Discord if you have any questions. We will upload both of those videos with all the timestamps for the fights on YouTube. And with that being said, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.